Alright, well, let's see if we're going to get YouTube going. Alright, guys, well. Alright, I'm going to comment. Is everything working okay now? We'll find out. Hmm. We're going to close that out. Just bear with me, YouTube. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. I had to cancel the show and the guest for tonight if you're still hanging in there, and I apologize for that. I had car issues getting back home from my daughter's basketball practice, and now I'm having technical issues. For some reason, my guest cannot hear me after I call him, and that's a problem. So I'll have. What's up? What's up, Roy? What's up, Scotty? I had to stop on Facebook because it wasn't working at all. So I'll probably just continue here. And I got to do this live drawing because the YouTube channel hit 1,000 subscribers. So I got to do that. So I might as well blow this up here. And we can sit here and talk and chat for you if you want. But on Facebook, we will head on over there and tell them, hey, the live stream's screwed up. Go to YouTube if you want to watch. It has issues. If you want to see the drawing for the t-shirt, then go to this link. Alright. And I'll also share it in the event so people expecting the show will see it, hopefully. Alright, guys. Let me pop over here to YouTube and see what you guys are talking about. Yes, I just activated Super Chat for 1,000 subscribers. It'll enable that. And I just found out that you can no longer do paid content once you hit 1,000 subscribers. That is very sad for me because that was one of the things I was wanting to unlock. But I can do Super Chat. So if Super Chat is something that you want to do, I would appreciate that. But it's down there and it is enabled for this channel now. And let's see here. I'll fix this green screen a little bit. It's irritating me. Oh, we're going to have to go down. That's too much. We'll go up here. See if that'll fix it. No, too much there. I'm just having all kinds of problems for today. Oh well. That's what I get for live streaming on different platforms. Well, hey Scott, he just super chatted $5, buddy. Hey, I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Now, Scott, have you entered the drawing for the T-shirt? Is that something you're interested in? Do you know about the T-shirt? I can't remember if your name was entered. I think it was. Let me check the comments on the YouTube video. I think you were on there. Let me see. Checking the comments. Nope, I don't see Scotty's name. Yep, you are officials. The first super chat Your name will go down in history. Now, Scotty, are you interested in entering this drawing for the T-shirt? Yes or no? Because I am going to do the drawing for that. So let me know if that interests you or not. Boy, I need to adjust this camera. That's really annoying the crap out of me. Alright. That's better. Let me fix this. This is really not looking good yet. I am super late and everything is messed up. Been waiting to support you. Well, thank you. Alright, well, Scotty, let me know in the comments if you want to be entered in this drawing. It's free. Just let me know if you want to be entered into this drawing for the celebrity signed Interface Death T-shirt. Because I am doing that. Okay. If you don't want to be entered in the drawing, that's fine. Because all I would do is write your name on this piece of paper and throw it in with the rest of them, and you could win a celebrity signed T-shirt by a whole bunch of paranormal celebrities, investigators, and psychics from TV. So, if you want me to do that, I will. Alright. So I was supposed to have Eddie Parks on tonight, and that obviously didn't work out. He has to be up at 2 in the morning, so I just rescheduled him to January 10th of 2018. And that's pretty sad that I had to do that. It's pretty sad. Yeah, how much does it cost to mail something to Australia? I bet you it's not cheap at all. I think I'm going to have to stick to American addresses. So, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. It'll cost a pretty penny. I don't even know what it would cost. Probably a lot. That's what I'm going to assume. But we'll just treat this little live stream as kind of a Q&A and a hangout. We'll see how many people we can get on the live stream. Let's see how many people's watching now. We got 9 people watching now. That's interesting. I was not expecting that. Maybe somebody out there is wanting to win, and we'll see if their name's getting drawn. Okay. If you're watching this live stream because you want to see who wins the t-shirt, let me know. Type 1 in the comments. Type 1 in the comments if you're waiting to see who wins the t-shirt. Thanks, Paranormal Roy, for the $2. That's really nice of you, man. I really appreciate that. I appreciate it, Clown Apostle 216. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to this channel for helping me reach 1,000. Even though they've taken away some of the perks that you get when you reach 1,000. It's awesome just to see that kind of support coming from you guys. And coming up in 2018, I got a whole bunch of stuff planned, a whole bunch of documentaries being planned, a whole bunch of stuff to release for the video section of the documentary section of this channel. I hope to do a whole bunch of educational stuff and live streaming. So Melinda and Seatown Apostle is waiting for who wins. So, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to wait to see if other people are wanting to watch. Hey, Nikki. I'm waiting to see if people who wants to win the t-shirt will tune in just for a moment. If not, then I'll just This is what we're going to have to do. I'm going to do the drawing, and if they do not respond either to me and drawing their name in this live stream, I will comment and reply to the comment on the t-shirt video. If they don't respond within 24 hours, I'm going to have to do another drawing. So hopefully the first person that I draw up actually responds, they win the t-shirt. Jason says he's wanting to know who wins. Nikki wants to win a shirt. I'm pretty sure. Nikki, did you comment on the t-shirt video? Because that's what let me know if you wanted to enter the drawing. Let me know if you did that, Nikki, because I don't remember writing your name down. Let me look. Let me look. I don't remember seeing you comment on the video. Nope, you sure didn't. So, Nikki, if you want to win the t-shirt, you had to follow the contest rules. Were you aware of the contest rules, Nikki? She doesn't know. She come in late in the game. Scotty's got your back. Well, it's a little late to enter because I want to make it fair for the other people who follow the contest rules. So we'll wait just a few more minutes, and I swear to God, I'm so anal about this green screen. It's making me want to scream that I'm seeing it look like that. Boy, oh boy. That's a little better. I'll tell you what, let me move this camera out of the way. That didn't help things. Boy, wow. That makes my mic look like it's about to phase out of existence. Okay. Alright, guys, I'm going to do this drawing. Sorry if that was loud. But, I got a hat here. Let me get this hat. We'll do the old drawing of the hat thing. Okay. You guys have waited long enough, I'd say. So, we'll put these names in the hat. It seems like there's a little bit over a dozen names in here. Type 1 if you want to see my daughter draw the name out of the hat. Hopefully she's not in the shower. Type 1 in the chat if you want to see my 11-year-old daughter draw the name. Or type 2 if you want me just to draw it. I have to message my wife to send her in here. Everyone wants A1. That's what I figured. Send A1 in here, please. Uh-oh, I hear her asking her. Yeah, House of Wills is cool. I'm going to be up there November 11th and 12th. When I was watching Nikki's live stream, it definitely made me even more eager to want to go up there and check everything out. Is it locked, Awen? Yeah. All right. I'm going to have you draw the name of the winner of the t-shirt. Are you ready? Is everybody ready? We got Awen in here. Come in the screen, Awen. Kneel down. There she is. Okay. Don't look. We'll mix them up real good. Okay, just pick one out of there. Drum roll, please. All right. She has a name. Okay. Who's the lucky winner? I wonder who it is. Should we wait a while? All right. Oh boy. I wonder if she's watching. Cheryl Tilbury. She has been subscribed for a very long time. Is Cheryl Tilbury watching? Nikki says hi.
Hi.
All right, well, that's all I needed from you, darling.
Thank you.
Can
I pick again?
Nope, there's only one winner. If she doesn't
That's
respond
fair.
within 24 she doesn't respond in 24 hours, we'll have to do it again.
Everybody's a winner. I hate
Everybody's a winner. I don't have a shirt for
when
everybody.
YouTubers do that. It's not fair.
You hate it when YouTubers do that? Oh. All right. Cheryl Tilbury won the first drawing. So, Cheryl, if you're watching this live, it don't look like you're in the chat room. So, if you watch this in post, you have 24 hours to claim this T-shirt. You either gotta send me a message on Facebook, comment on a video on YouTube, do something to let me know that you know that I drew your name. But if she doesn't respond in 24 hours, I'm going to have to do this again, guys. I'm going to have to do a live drawing again. And I would kind of figured if this was going to happen. Let me actually try to message her on Facebook just to see if she will respond. Boy, oh boy. Are you there? You won the t-shirt. You have 24 hours to get back with me to claim it. So yeah, I'm not seeing Cheryl in the chat room. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's funny. So I have drawn the name. Okay, guys, I have drawn the name. Tonight's guest was no go for some reason. Like last week, I had Nikki on, and we had an audio problem there, but she sounded great on Facebook. But on YouTube, it sucked. Now, what problem I'm having is when I called out to Eddie, he could hear me for the first minute and then I would drop out. My video feed was fine, but the audio dropped out. I could hear him fine, I could see him fine. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's on my end, if it's on his end, if it's Google Hangouts that's messing up. Yeah. Draw for the video. What do you mean, Jason? Oh, to win a DVD? You want me to do a drawing for a DVD? Is that what you're saying? What video? But hopefully I don't have any more problems, because just when I got this show on YouTube and everything was going good, I started having issues. And that makes me sad. What is up with the tech issues? I was going so good without them. I don't need to be plagued by this. Chris, he says you had that thing that where you plug in the USB cable thing and cigarette lighter. I unplugged it. Maybe it caused the battery to drain. That's the only thing. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to find out why our battery is draining on our car. So we're having those problems as well. I don't know, guys. Is there any questions? Is there anything you would like to talk about? Is there anybody that wants to try to call me on Google Hangouts and join me? That's an option. Type 1 if you want me to try to call you on Google Hangouts. Because I will. I don't care. I'll talk to anybody. You have issues every single time, Nikki. You can't be serious about that. You cannot be serious about that. That's horrible. I don't know. I don't know if I can live hearing that. So yeah, let's talk about deadlights. Okay. Well, I got one of Josh Bender's newest lights here in front of me, and yep, I got them both. So Nikki wants to talk about Deadlights. Deadlight is a brand new infrared, full spectrum, UV illuminator, whatever you want. Josh Bender can build them. One of my paranormal researchers on my team, and he's also my drone operator for Shadow Forge Studios. He builds lights. Okay, this is what one of them looks like. This is the Necro model, and what makes it a Necro model is it's got that curved contour shape to it, and it's designed for wide-angle lenses like GoPros, fisheye lenses, etc. And the problem you'll see if you use a GoPro, you'll turn on an infrared light, and you'll see this flashlight hotspot like thing, and the sides are dark because it's such a wide-angle lens. And I use wide-angle lenses because I want to be able to record as much field of view as possible for data. So I need a light that can cover from left to right all the way. So I said, hey Josh, do this, do that. He listens. The Necro was born. So the standard Necro doesn't have these middle lights. There's 3 middle lights, okay? This is the Necro Night Shot. This is for people who use Sony Handycams and Sony cams with Night Shot. And this is why. Oh, wrong button. So you got the 3 center LEDs that are just regular white light. You can do 5 watt, 10 watt, or 30 watt. Okay, so when you have your camera in regular mode, you can just use white light. And then the infrared lights are the bottom switches. And you can kind of see them there. And it's got variable output. And you can turn them up, you can turn them down with the potentiometer. So you can turn that up, turn that down. And do all sorts of fun stuff with that. Let me read some of these comments. Josh needs to call in. Oh, Josh. Yeah, I don't know if he's watching. He usually does. But I don't know if he's watching tonight. He's been really busy. He might be working on a light, Nikki, because he's backed up on orders. I caught that show. Lighting is a problem. He's got it going on. Yep. So this is got a battery pack on the back. Okay. You can put 2 18650 batteries in there, and it's dual powered. So if you want extended power, you plug in an external battery pack there. Switch this to number 2, and now you got an external battery pack. And the external battery packs last about 3 hours if you were to put this on full blast. And it would last you all night if you turn it down if you're in like small spaces where you don't need all that illumination. And this will go 1,000 yards. And if you have a lot of reflective surfaces within that 1,000 yards, it'll go even further. Okay, but if you're in a wide open field with nothing, you could see 1,000 yards as long as there's something standing out there for you to see. And what's really cool is you can also put a diffuser on there. So this is what the shield thing does. So that will diffuse the light even more to make it, not as bright and, blows out everything up close. Nikki says, I am telling you right now, none of the lights on the market right now are even compared to Josh's lights. Colorado Paratac is comparable, but not in the price range. The performance is comparable, but Colorado Paratac is double what Josh charges. So this light is trying to target people who can't afford an outrageous price for a light. Now, there are things that Josh's lights do better. For example, these Necro models, the Colorado Paratacs cannot do what these do. Okay, they do not go wide angle. They do not have diffusers, and the potentiometers work way better. And they don't. And Colorado Paratech does not have external battery power features. So I have to agree with Nikki on that. Really, it's the best light out there. But if you want to throw a name out there to compare it with, is Colorado Paratech. They do make really good lights, but for the reasons I mentioned, they're not going to compare otherwise. What about those IR spotlights? No, those are bad unless you want to spot something just really far off and just in one local area, then that would be fine. Like if you're trying to catch a poacher or trying to hunt something down with infrared light. But for paranormal research, I can't find a reason why you would want to use that. Seatown Apostle says Nikki and IR lights weren't getting along the other night at Will's. Well, until they brought out the dead light, they didn't have an issue after that. And I think Rob needs a diffuser because there's a few times that I seen where they were getting blown out because it was too much. And he had too much juggling around in his hands to dim down this and control that. So they didn't have the setup that they wanted at the time. So don't base their live streams off just that live stream. Usually they're much better than that in my experience. Nikki has her own downloadable spirit box now, Justin. Oh, Nikki has an app that she helped create. Is that what you mean? I noticed there's a lot of people coming out with their own apps now. I actually had my hand in the Solomon app that Matt Benton released. But if you want to know, thanks for mentioning the price. The price of this right here is about $190. And compared to Colorado Paratech, that's about half. So if you want to go all the way down to the smallest nitty gritty, like say for a POV cam, you got the Demon. Okay? It's very small, very low profile. It's got a diffuser on it. It's real simple on off button. It's only 10 watts, so you want to use it inside. But it is freaking rad for a 10 watt light inside. You stick GoPros on it with adapters. What I use is a chest mount, and I stick this on my chest mount and put my POV cam up there, and I actually live stream through my POV cams when I live stream. So some of my live streams I'm going to be using this if I'm inside. What's Nikki's app called? I'll check it out. Oh, Josh Bender said he's watching and he commented a couple times. How come I didn't see his comment? How did I miss your comment, Josh? I'm getting spammed right now, maybe. Yeah, I can see your comment now, Josh. So the creator of Deadlight is in the chat room now. If you are interested in these lights, hit Josh up on Facebook. That's where he likes it. He wants to talk to you, message you back, see what... Because all these lights are pretty much customizable. They have so many features. And he can add things, too. I mean, there's things that I'm not even talking about it that I use. I mean, it goes on and on. The review for the 40 watt / 30 watt Necro Night Shot. I don't know if Josh wants us to call it the Bender Necro or if he wants to call it the Night Shot Necro Night Shot. I kind of like how Necro Night Shot sounds, but it's up to him what he calls it. So yeah, there's just standard like 30 watt and 40 watt infrared illuminators. He can do full spectrum like I mentioned before. So any other questions about the Deadlight that you want to talk about? Anybody want to give me the money I need for a studio with the proper setup I need so I won't have technical difficulties? I'll tell you what, Josh Bender. We need to figure out why I'm having these problems. Martin the Creator made my own personal Banks and skin for the Imperium box, which is available in Google Play as beta still, I believe, right now. The Imperium box. I heard about that somewhere, but it's still in beta. Okay. If they need beta testers, I would be willing to do that. Necro Night Shot. Don't that sound cool, Josh? I like that. Everybody with a Sony everywhere will be like, take my money. When I showed Matt Benton that light, he weeped. He's like, but I want that one instead. I wonder if Matt got his light today. We shall message him. Let's message Matt Benton. Did you get your Necro? I need to know, bro. I will still have text issues in the studio. That's not encouraging, Nikki, at all. I want someone to be able to call in that's not on Google Hangouts. That's my only problem. Really, that's really my only problem. Plasma rifle, 40-watt range. Everyone can be a tester. I will send you a link. Okay, I will test it. And I will promote it. I'll probably just test it on this show at some point. Z-Town Apostle says, I can find you some studios near you, Justin. I have friends with studios near Cincy. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I will be up in that studio. I have to say Night Shot instead of Night Shot. What is it, trademarked or copyrighted, that name? I bet it is. Scotty with another $5 super chat. Are you serious? He's buttering me up. Thanks, Scott. I really appreciate that. What's the name of the studios? Out of curiosity. I really don't want to drive to Cincinnati to do this show, but the convenience of doing it out of my home is good. Call it FWD, finally worth a damn lighting. Thanks, Scott. Every little bit helps, man. It does. Every little bit helps. Ask Nikki how expensive this shit is. I don't even want to know how much her and Rob spend. I think they're somewhere every day. How often, Nikki? How often are you at a paranormal location that charges? Every day, almost every day. I am curious to know that. Yeah, Sony calls it Night Shot, all one word. Well, hello, Luke. How old is your son, Nikki? How old are we talking about here? I'm surprised Nikki's not investigating right now, to be honest. She probably is. I wouldn't doubt it. Man, I really hope Cheryl gets back to me soon. We got to give Luke a shout out on the live stream. We got 11 watching. That's not horrible. That's not horrible at all. Yeah, it don't seem like Eric charges a whole lot. That seems like a pretty decent number for the location he has. I know Ghost Brothers was there. A lot of the places I've seen Ghost Brothers go to, it doesn't seem like people shoot up the amount they charge just because of them. Nikki says, LOL, you would want to kill me. Why would I want to do that? He's 10 and he said thank you. He jumped up and said, yay, hi. What's up, Luke, buddy? Nice to see you having fun. I got Awen, she's 11, she's close to your age. She's playing basketball now. I'm loving watching her play basketball. Josh Pender says, I think it would be a good light for anyone that doesn't want to pull out a flashlight. Just click the button and turn the white lights on. Very true. There's multiple benefits of having that light. Only if it could like light your cigarette and analyze and review all of the data from all your investigations. Where could we put that, Josh? Like, do everything for me when you hit this button, and you just sit back and watch cartoons. Can you do that? Can you do that? Make it happen. Has anyone ever been to Gore Orphanage, even though the building is torn down, but they still have dorms at the cemetery standing? No, I haven't, but I've heard plenty about it. It's growing, Justin. More every week watching. Well, I think it should be growing. I think people like the show. I've never had anybody tell me that your show sucks or you should do this and not that type of thing. But these technical difficulties is really bad. I think it hurt Nikki's show on YouTube, on the YouTube end a little bit. It would have been a little bit better. We'll have her back on anyway. Because once I run out of friends to have on the show, I'm going to have to ask people to come back. It's got to happen. Yeah, Gore Orphanage is definitely somewhere I would have loved to go. There's a lot of places that we're losing historically. They get tore down. They run out of funding. People don't care about them anymore. It sucks. It is what it is. It is what it is. We have Prospect Place coming up. Interface Death will be at Prospect Place November 25th. We'll be live streaming that. We'll be filming for a documentary on our YouTube channel for that. So if you guys are looking out for another really cool documentary to end in this YouTube season, Prospect Place is where it's going to be. I still have half of the data to release from Waverly Hills that we were at a few months ago. And I've been so busy. Hopefully I get that released soon. Josh says, let me take a look on eBay. You're going to find a do everything for me on eBay cheap. No, I haven't been to Helltown, and I probably won't because from what I've heard from people who live there, says it's mostly urban legend. So it's so far north that I don't know if I want to waste my gas and time just to go somewhere like that. If it was closer, I definitely would check it out, but I don't think so. I don't think it'll happen. But I am going up to Cleveland the 11th and 12th for House of Wills. I've been definitely waiting to go there. Everybody that says that they've been there, it's just, it kind of feeds off your fear type place. Very dark, history and stuff going on. Yeah, that really sucks that Nikki was like super low. I did not find out why that happened, but I wasn't having any issues after that. Wasn't having any issues at all. So yeah, next week I vow that there will be no technical issues. Fingers crossed, knocking on wood, no technical issues. I'll go ahead and plug, there's a film that I'm working on right now. Me and Josh Bender's working on it. It's called Man vs. Paranormal. It's produced and directed by Matt Benton. If you haven't heard of that, go to Facebook and type in Man vs. Paranormal and check out the page. I think it's going to be a really cool film and a really cool project, and I'll tell you why. The premise of it is one guy Matt Benton goes to these 3 haunted locations and spends 3 days and 3 nights in it completely by himself. He's wanting to test the psychological factors that are involved with being there isolated. He's going to be telling his personal story of why he's gone down the road of paranormal research, what it means to him personally, on a spiritual level and personal level. And he wants to know if these locations will harbor, or yield more activity if he's there by himself. Because sometimes you kind of speculate, more people, more energy, more activity, or is it when you isolate yourself? And the psychological factor alone, if he does this film right, is going to be not only entertaining, but very interesting for research. Okay, so I want you all to go to check out Man vs. Paranormal on Facebook and follow all the updates. We're going up to the last location for principal photography on the 11th and 12th. So I will vlog about that. Follow me on my social media networks and on YouTube. I'll give out some stuff on that. Uh-oh, who messaged me? Uh-oh, that's Christy. I thought it was Cheryl. Let's see what she... In a minute, I guess. Yeah, I appreciate you guys like the show. All I do is I ask people that I'm connected with on social media and some people that I actually know personally. I am booked all the way up to the second week of 2018, so every Wednesday I'm going to have a brand new guest. We're going to have Eddie Parks from Kentucky back on in January, and this is only the second time I wasn't able to follow through for a show. I actually screwed up Josh Bender's show once. But I really appreciate all your support, guys. I really wish I could just tell you how much I appreciate it. And all the money chats today was very awesome, very unexpected, but very awesome. And I'm going to try my hardest to bring you guys the best paranormal podcast I possibly can. If you know people that would be great to be on the show, let them know that I do this show. Tell them to message me if they're interested in being on this show. I would love to talk to anybody in length about the paranormal, why they do it, what methods do they use, what are their theories, how do they test their theories, what have they learned. All that stuff is important, and far too many times I see people fighting and bickering in the paranormal field, too much drama, egos clash. It's the competition is pretty sickening to watch, and I'm willing to help anybody. If it comes to an opinion or just any type of help at all, that's what I want to see more of. I want to see more support come from the paranormal community, and I want to see less fakery, less crap and horse shit come out of it. And I'm sure all of you can agree with that. Yeah, if you need help with anything, C-Town, hit me up. If it's equipment, if it's, anything at all. I'm down to help anybody with anything, but doing this stuff out of pocket is hard as hell. Okay, and especially to keep it going at the rate we're all trying to keep it going, it is hard. But don't feel like you have to perform for people or to provide all kinds of content for people or to have all these investigations yield all this evidence that you have to throw out there for everybody. Just don't have that expectation. Just do what you want to do. Be honest. Be real about it. And just bring everybody along for the ride. Let them know who you are, your artistic side, your creative side, but your honest side, your vulnerable side. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and learn from them. Because there's too many people out there that are trying to pose as experts, are trying to give the impression that they don't make mistakes or they know everything there is to know about it, because really no one knows shit about the paranormal at all. I mean, a lot of people have good insight and good intuition when it comes to it, and some people know more than others, but really there is no experts. Essentially, it's so mysterious and so magical still. It's outside any, explanation that science can offer yet. And as far as, what you can rationally explain something. C-Town says, good looking, bro. I want to try your PSB7 for sure, Justin. Are you talking about the dual one? The dual sweep where you cross check? Is that what you're talking about? Scotty says, I'm here to support your genuine opinions, Justin and friends. Scotty, he seems legit about that. I'm not going to question that at all. Uh-oh. I think Cheryl messaged me back. Cheryl says, are you serious? Oh my god, that is freaking awesome. Haha, she responds. She wins the t-shirt. What is your mailing address? So the t-shirt officially goes to Cheryl Tilbury. She's one of the moderators of the channel. She is a huge supporter of a whole bunch of groups, especially people who live stream and provide content on the internets. Yeah, C-Town, I have a method that proves internal manipulation of SB7s. If you're interested in that, I think my first episode of Necromancer on Facebook, I demonstrate that. But if you guys are interested in me demonstrating it again, I can do that on this show. Not this particular one, but on a future show. Excuse me, I got hiccups. And I might just do a live stream or just a tutorial video on it. I'll try to get that done because I think that's a good setup to do. I'm just a regular empath clairvoyant that has been dealing with all the paranormal stuff since age 10. Would love to be able to speak with what I'm already able to see, as in the PSB7. Yep, sure wins. Now, the PSB7, I mean, you have to do it just right, in my opinion, to get something legitimate coming out of it. And if you do get something legitimate to come out of it, it's rare. So do not hold high expectations with that device. All right. We'll let you know when it will be mailed to you. She's excited. Yeah, I'm the Wonder Box. I wouldn't even go there, to be honest with you. I would not even go there. But if that's your thing, hey, more power to you guys. Well, do you guys have any more questions? Is there anything else that you want to talk about? I want to go ahead and end this live stream so the wife can go to bed. I'm already running behind. Thanks so much for the super chat tonight, guys. That is freaking awesome. I'm very appreciative of that. And congratulations to Cheryl Tilbury. Sorry, Eddie, if you're watching this, we'll have you back in January. I need to get my butt in gear to figure out these technical problems. And hopefully everything will be figured out for next week's show. I used to have a shack hack, but I sold it because it's worth money. And I needed it. I would agree with Scotty. Alright, guys. Well, it's been nice. Sorry for all this crap with the technical difficulties, guys, but I'm going to do my best to make the show problem-free next week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. We'll do the social screen here real quick. If you would like to support me more, We have a Patreon campaign. There's 3 tiers to it. If you want to know all the information and details about that, go to the Patreon link, which is in the description of this video and right here at this URL. Check out the Necromancer live show on Facebook. Check us out at Interface Death on Twitter and Interface Death on Instagram. I just uploaded a bunch of cool photos on our Instagram of from our last documentaries, that the one we're working on now, the Man vs. Paranormal, and the last one we did at Higginsport School. Scotty says, I'm very happy to help the community. It's been fun, Justin. I agree, buddy. The patrons that we have now are Matt Bitton, the producer and director of Man vs. Paranormal. Jason Boggs, he's from my hometown of Hillsboro. I've known him for a long time. And Clay Borman from New Jersey, a very super awesome person that I've been fortunate enough to know these last couple years. So these are my 3 patrons right now. Head on over to Patreon, to my Pacific Patreon. The link is in the description to see if you would want to, if that type of support is your thing. Thanks very much, guys, for watching. I will see you again next week, Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST, hopefully. And the next guest will be Chris Maggard. I think some of you may know Chris Maggard, so I've been waiting to talk to Chris for a long time. So tune in next week at Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST. Go to interfacedeath.net. Check out the Higginsport School documentary and all the content on there. If you want to go check out Eddie Park's stuff, his email or his website is in the description of this video, so check that out. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one.